Oh, there's always something exciting happening at the Vail Public Library. It's located near the slopes of Lions Head, and we're going to have a speaker coming in this evening. Lori-Ann Barnes is here to tell us more, and this is all about the Book of Lena. And
Yes.
This author is actually local.
She is. Her name is Judy Elliott Kirby, and she is the granddaughter of Lena. And the Book of Lena, well, number one, we have these historic photographs all over our community room walls. They've been on display since the first of the month, and they'll stay up until early next week. So they're beautiful photos and large taken from the book. But the Book of Lena is about a woman named Lena who lived in Vail at a time before Vail was Vail. Because, you know, we're only 50-some years old.
I know, we're very young.
We're very young. But it's all about people that lived along that Gore Range in the Gore Valley at a time before the ski resort was even, you know, a twinkle in anybody's eye. So
you know what? I think it's so fascinating to see the old pictures and to learn about the history and just how they lived, and they lived off the land, and they utilized, it was really so much of the Old West, you know, when you think about it. It was very primitive back then.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. She's coming in tonight, and she'll talk about the book. She'll bring copies for people to purchase and sign. So it's a free event. So we hope everybody will come out, 5:30 p.m.
Okay, awesome. Yep, and you know what? You can park for free after 3 p.m. at the Lions Head parking structures. So easy parking, and just walk on down or take the bus.
Of course, free bus all the time.
And you stop right there in front of the library.
Absolutely.
All right, and then we have the One Book, One Valley. And this has been a great program you guys have been doing in our community for, what, about 5 years now?
This is the 5th year, and our chosen title is We Are Called to Rise by Laura McBride. It is a wonderful book. I'm now about a third of the way through. And there is, okay, so it's all about different people whose lives converge because of a tragic event. But you learn who the personalities are. So the story is told from the point of view of, say, Avis or Luis, or I can't pronounce the little boy's name, Bakim. He's a little Albanian boy, so I'll have to look up the pronunciation of his name. But the characters are so interesting in and of themselves, and how they kind of intertwine. And there's themes of infidelity. You've got domestic violence. You've got PTSD. So although it's a fiction title, there's some serious topics. And there is this one event that happens that brings them all together. And that's where I am now.
Okay, yeah. You finally got a chance to pick up the book. Lori's been so busy, she hasn't picked up the book yet. And this book, it is called the Community Read because you're encouraging people all throughout the community to either get this from the library or the bookworm and pick it up and then be a part of this community discussion.
Absolutely. It's all about literacy, shared enjoyment of reading. We get the county commissioners and the town council members, local mayors, etc., to do the kickoff for us, and then they all adopt a resolution at various town council meetings. And it's just a lovely idea just to get people reading on the same page with the same book.
All right.
And we always choose a title that men and women are going to enjoy, so that it really is an interesting read. It's a good book. So I encourage everybody in the community to get their hands on a copy.
And then you have different events that'll happen throughout the reading season for this book that we can attend, take part in.
That's right.
The author's coming as well.
The author's coming, and we've got a bookmark that's available at the Bookworm and all of the libraries throughout the valley, all 4 of us. And it tells you the whole listing of programs that we have to offer. So there's some serious programs like a discussion on suicide awareness by NAMI, National Alliance for Mental Illness. And then there's fun programs like Alpine Arts is doing some stressless coloring for us. So, you know, we're kind of tying a little bit of this and that in.
Okay, perfect. So One Book, One Valley, we can find out more. You can get that book at the library. I think you were almost out of it the other time I talked to you.
Yes, so we've got a few back on the table now.
Back on the table. All right, perfect. And if we want to learn more about your programs, what's the best source?
For the library's programs itself, it's vaillibrary.com. But One Book, One Valley has its own website as well, which is onebookonevalley.com.
All right, thank you so much. Lori-Ann Barnes with the Vail Public Library. So much more than just a library. So many activities happening. And don't forget, you can learn about the Book of Lena tonight, 5:30, the discussion with the granddaughter of Lena, who was a pioneer here in Vail well before it was a ski resort. Up next, we have weather details. Looks like it's going to be a fabulous day.